together. We'll meet there.
Why, Professor?
Saw you?
No, nobody saw me. I thought that all this had been taken over to the new science building.
I brought over what I needed. The microaspirator, surgical laser, all equipment designed by you, Dr. Coleman.
Yes, it is. Thought it was in storage. What are you doing?
Take a look. Go on, take a look.
They're similar.
They are not similar. They're the same.
The same?
Yes. I made this one from a single cell from this one. From the same genetic code. An exact duplicate. A clone.
You've cloned a mammal.
No one has ever gone this far.
Without rigid supervision, there's not a university in the country where this hasn't been banned.
I will not be shackled by timid men.
Not timid. Frightened. Terrified of making an irreversible evolutionary mistake.
Of creating monsters.
Correct.
Do those look like monsters?
Why did you bring me here?
Go higher on the evolutionary scale. The secret, of course, has always been how to plant a cell's nucleus into an egg stripped of its own nucleus. Genetic engineering. And then, once that egg started to grow, to provide a place where it could develop. A placenta and an umbilical cord. Embryonic engineering.
My Lord, it can be done.
Suspended in synthetic amniotic fluid. Sustained by a life support system. Fetus is 5 months old. You should be excited.
I'm also scared.
It's normal in every respect, except one. A metabolic problem that could result in
Death? Deformity?
That's why I brought you here. I need your help.
My help?
Yes, you are the leading men in the field.
They'll drive you out of the university if they find out you've created a human being that's maybe deformed or abnormal.
I know that.
You can't take that chance. I won't let you.
That's not your decision to make.
As a student, I learned from you. I idolized you. I love you like a father. Now, I won't see you destroying yourself.
Don't be sentimental. It's too late for that.
Of course it's not too late.
We must terminate this. No, you can't. It's you.
It's me.
Yes, you.
How?
You went to the blood bank. You gave blood. I used one of your blood cells.
But why me?
Because I wanted to create the most perfect specimen I could. And you were the most brilliant student I ever had.
You had no right.
Well, go ahead. Destroy a great achievement. Destroy yourself.
Damn you, doctor, and everything you've done here.
Dr. J of Science here. Uh-oh. Our distinguished president.
Attention, please. Attention. As is not my custom, I'll get right to the point. That will disappoint a few, but delight many. I have the pleasure of announcing a new head of the molecular biology department. A man with dedication and energy, whose brilliant work in genetics, as his latest paper, when published, will prove, makes him an exemplary choice. Without any more drum roll, the new chairman, Professor Sidney Hillstrom.
Well, I guess the president didn't think I was Dr. J.
Thank you. I'll do the best I can. You are. Thank you.
Should have been your promotion.
He's a very capable man, sir.
Very capable politician.
You are. Thank you. The honor of working at this university, heading a department as prestigious.
It's all right, darling. I know who the best man is.
Personal gratification. The feeling of working here with the
Congratulations,
Oh,
Sid.
well, thank you, Paul.
No hard feelings, though. No. Best of luck. Let's have lunch. Real soon.
Charlie, how are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Fun choice.
Yes, I agree with that.
Folks, I think that that'll be all for today.
How about a little ginseng tea, Professor?
Oh, thank you, Miss Sweeney.
What else could I suggest? Well, I guess the only thing to do now is study, huh? Bye.
Bye.
Paul, I want to talk to you. Things are not going well. There comes a case,
Professor, you're wasting your time.
The last time I asked you. This time I am begging you.
I cannot.
But you owe it to me. When you were a student chasing letters in track and swimming, I found a mind, luminous intelligence, an intelligence which I nurtured and encouraged.
And I am now using that intelligence to say no.
Paul, I'm an old man. This is my last chance to make a major contribution.
I will not jeopardize my work to be an instrument of your ambition.
What about your ambition? You wanted the department chairmanship, and Hillstrom got it. Your future in scientific history is worth a dozen chairmanships if we succeed.
Succeed in what? Interfering with the course of natural evolution, interfering with nature?
Every time we save a patient by a heart transplant, we interfere with nature.
This isn't saving people, Doctor. This is what everybody's afraid of. That a monster will be created. Not up in some spooky castle, but right here in a university. I can't have that on my conscience.
Paul, it needs your help.
And that's what you've been counting on, right from the beginning. That by using one of my cells, you had me locked in, that I could never say no. If your creation dies, maybe it should die. Maybe that's what God wants.
Come back wherever you are.
Yeah.
Aren't we going?
Where?
Honey, Hillstrom's giving his paper today.
Oh. No, I'll get a copy.
Paul, the entire department will be there. It'll look like sour grapes. Look, I don't expect you to be Hubert Humphrey, but you could do a little politicking.
If I wanted to be a politician, I would have been a Beverly Hills doctor pushing facelifts and diet pills.
That's one of the reasons I love you.
How lucky for me.
That is also the reason the others get the grants and the chairmanships, and you get the heavy class load.
Who told you that?
You did.
See what happens when you're honest with your wife?
Come on.
And so the DNA strands form a single-stranded molecule of messenger RNA. Now this molecule, imprinted with the DNA's message, then detaches itself and leaves the nucleus. The open section of the DNA molecule then rewinds, and out of the architecture of their precisely constructed double helix emerges the secret of RNA's awesome powers.
That's funny. Sounds familiar.
After leaving the nucleus, the messenger RNA is picked up by a ribosome, which runs the RNA strand through
What you were
itself
working
like
on?
a
I
tape.
typed it up for you.
It then reads off the messenger RNA's three-letter words, each of which names a specific amino acid.
Oh, that's your
necessary
work.
to form.
He stole it.
As each word is read, another type of RNA called transfer RNA plucks the appropriate amino acid, the completed protein chain is released, and the ribosome leaves. Before the breakthrough, it was axiomatic in science that biology was destiny. Now we can influence all three. We have penetrated one of nature's last...
Oh, Paul, that was 4 years of work, of slaving. The most important research, and he stole it.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Professor. Thank you.
Well, look, I know we were working in the same area. But someone has to hit the tape first.
You didn't beat me. You ripped me off.
Be careful, Professor Coleman. We're going to have to work together.
So you can do it again?
Oh, you're making wild allegations.
We shared offices, Hillstrom.
Look, I can't guarantee it, but perhaps in recognition for all your efforts, we could arrange a grant for you. An important grant. No, I don't think you will. It's one of the disadvantages of being a civilized man.
Meredith! What's wrong?
The terrorism is accelerated. What do you care?
I care now.
It's tearing yourself apart.
It's like a miscarriage.
I know it, but I can't stop it. I begged you for help. Now it's too late.
Have you tried metabolic accelerators?
Yes, I tried it.
All right. We're working with an adrenal inhibitor, but only on animals.
Then get it.
Only on animals. It might not work.
Oh, it's dying. It's dying.
Responding. That should do it. Strange. I felt like I just saved myself.
Thank God, I thought I'd failed again.
Again?
Oh, it's not important.
Professor, did this happen before?
Yes, this is my second attempt.
And the first?
It failed. That's all you have to know.
I'm not your student anymore.
Come with me. From one of my own cells.
What went wrong?
Malformed gene. Sometimes it's impossible to know.
Go back to bed.
You know I can't when you can. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Come on. Tell me.
I am working on something with Meredith. And I'm not certain I'm doing the right thing.
Oh, Paul. I've never known you not to do the right thing.
I don't really want to worry you with this one, Maggie.
Honey, haven't we always exchanged worries? Doesn't it always make it easier?
Would you just give me a little bit of space with this one? Huh?
Okay. Come to bed.
In a bit. Any idea who might have done it?
None, Lieutenant Neos. The campus has been hit by in recent years. Kids, addicts, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, they usually take things that can be sold. This stuff, what was it? Some kind of serum?
Synthetic hormone.
Gentlemen, I majored in football at Notre Dame without a helmet, so, forgive me. This, synthetic hormone, would it have any value?
Well, actually, there's barely a handful of people in the scientific community who even know how to use it.
Well, I assume you gentlemen do.
Yes, well,
Of course you do, Professor. You referred to it in your recent paper.
Yes.
What might that be used for, specifically, Professor? Hormone imbalance, dwarfism, thyroid problems.
And there's talk it could be used for monocellular reproduction.
Come again.
Cloning, Lieutenant, cloning.
Oh, cloning. Yeah, well, I read about that. That's been banned, hasn't it?
Well, except for certain forms of lower life, like tadpoles, it most certainly has been banned.
Any of you ever done cloning?
Oh, yes. Clinic here, Roginski, Shatner, Corwin.
Professor Corwin, is there any more of that hormone around here? I think that's all we had. Is there any other place where more of that stuff could be stored? I don't think so.
Well, what about the old science building? Didn't you and Meredith do some work there?
That's been all cleared out.
Anyway, that's been closed down for over a year. Oh, as a matter of fact, construction called me. They told me they're going to pull that building down and put up a new gymnasium.
What are you doing?
We've got to speed the growth process.
Isn't that dangerous?
They're tearing this place down. There's nowhere else to transfer it. Besides that, Hillstrom's getting suspicious.
Oh. You say something?
I feel it. We can't wait for it to be grown. We've got to speed the process with argonol.
But that could overstimulate the pituitary.
We have to.
Do we have to? Or is it that you can't resist testing your knowledge and your power?
Dr. Meredith, it was you who convinced me that by cloning we could provide a cure for genetic accidents, for cancer, for preventing human deformities before they happen. That's why we're working here.
That's why we started working here.
And it's still the reason.
Are you sure?
We have no choice.
Paul, we could lose everything.
Or we could gain everything. The use of argonol has been so successful, we've made a radical decision. To mature the clone in vitro beyond the full term of 9 months. To control not only its birth, but if possible, the age at which it enters our world.
umbilical cord. Cut it!
Meredith, are you sure?
We've got to find out if it can sustain itself. What's the matter?
It's like muscle imbalance or some metabolic dysfunction.
Even God never made a man this way. We reveal to the world.
We can't do anything yet.
Why not?
You saw what happened?
We can correct that.
And what if we can't? No. We've got to make sure we've created a total human being with a brain and a spirit. Not some mindless creature. February 13th, 6:30 a.m. The education of the clone continues with a multi-sensory computer to fraction learning time from months to days, imprinting on his brain events and images that are the collective consciousness of us all. To imprint language, tapes will bypass conscious thought and reach directly to the mind's subconscious learning centers as the clone develops complex sensory skills. Within the the first 12 months, an infant brain achieves prodigious feats of identification and integration. What about a fully mature, highly developed brain? April 19th, 2 a.m. The clone has developed the concept of words, numbers, spatial relationships. In a short time, he's made breathtaking progress. If we succeed, we'll be able to inform the world of what we've accomplished here. And then, the world and its ordered logic and relationships will never be the same again. What was that? What? That noise you made. You mean, ha ha ha? Yes. I never heard that sound before. That's a laugh. That's when something's funny. What's that? Funny? Yes. Wow. Science can't explain that one. Why not? Well, you have to learn it. You mean this? No. No, you live your life. You experience. And if things go right, you learn to laugh. It sort of comes naturally. How can it come naturally with me?
I've been looking for you.
Margaret. Hiya.
I waited for you at the gallery again.
Oh, my. I'm sorry.
So am I.
I'm sorry.
And for the 20th time, Paul, I waited for you for dinner again.
Look,
And last night, I waited for you in bed again.
Come on.
I spend all my time at the gallery now, Paul. Is that why you encouraged me to open it?
Of course not.
I love working. I don't want it to become my whole life. I don't want it to be a surrogate husband.
I'm almost done doing what I'm doing.
Doing what? Why won't you tell me?
Let me just tell you that I love you.
Don't use that on me now. What are you doing?
Margaret, this is the most important research I have ever done. Maybe the most important thing ever done in genetics.
Are you coming home?
Sure. As soon as I finish. Come on, don't feel like that.
I'll try not to.
Give me a kiss. Testing the clone's endurance, stress reactions, and metabolic balance, which appears fully stabilized now. Empirically, the clone seems completely human. He even takes pride in his new powers, almost as if he wants to match them against mine. A strange experience, racing against oneself.
What happened back there?
We're just jogging, running, that's all.
Paul, there was something else.
Don't read in.
He was competing with you.
We wanted to test his limits, right?
And you were competing with him.
Don't you see? He's ready. We've done it.
Yes, God help us, we've done it.
Well, Professor Meredith?
Coleman is on his way.
Now, why all the secrecy?
You'll be well worth waiting for, I assure you.
Leon, why couldn't Paul at least have told me?
Now, listen, I have a fundraising dinner at 8 o'clock.
Cancel it.
Well, you're certainly setting the stage, Professor Meredith.
It deserves it.
Oh, come now. You sound like a PR man.
Do I?
Will they put me through more tests? I'm afraid they'll have to.
Even Meredith already tested me. When will it end?
Look, we've got to prove to Hillstrom and the others.
Hillstrom and the others. All that talk about making a contribution, you wish to show that you're greater than Hillstrom and the others.
You don't understand.
I feel it in you.
You're wrong.
I feel it in you because... Aren't I you?
You got to realize you're not me. You look like me and you've got my genes, but you're not me. You've got to live and breathe and think outside of me.
Then let me. Let me out.
What are you talking about?
Let me out.
Let go!
Professor Coleman?
No, it's all right.
Really? Well, then, can I at least buy you a beer? Hey, Clyde, can I have 2 beers, please? Cheers, Professor. Hey, Professor, remember that chapter you assigned us last week? part I didn't understand was how those lasers work.
I just came in for a beer.
Oh, I get you. I'm sorry. You know something, Professor? I think you're a very attractive man. There, I said it. Don't you find me attractive, too?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my car's outside.
I really have to get it back.
Come on. You know what Freud says. Resist everything except temptation. Well? You know, Professor, I hate calling you that.
Call me Paul.
Listen, if you think I'm the kind that gets it on with the teacher and then tells the 6 o'clock news, forget it. Don't I turn you on?
Yes, you do.
Well? Hey, a girl likes a little romance. How about a little warm-up? Rough stuff,
Any idea where he could be?
No. After I called, what'd you tell Margaret Hillstrom?
Oh, I made some excuse about postponing the conference for some reason or other. I don't know. Paul.
He's all right now.
Yes. But for how long?
Professor! Lieutenant Merholz, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
You know a girl named Anne Sweeney?
Yeah. One of my students.
When was the last time you saw her?
A couple of days ago. Why?
She was strangled a few hours ago.
Yeah.
The odd thing is, a kid said he wasn't sure, but he thought he saw you at Pete's bar tonight. And that you left with the Sweeney girl.
No, that wasn't.
Go on.
That couldn't have been me. I've never been in the place.
Now, how do you explain that kid IDing you?
I was with Dr. Meredith all evening. You'll have to ask him.
I will. You don't have a brother or a cousin or whatever that looks like you, do you?
No.
Well, I guess I can't keep you up all night with my speculations now, can I? I'll have more questions for you later. Oh, and Professor, keep yourself available, huh?
I waited up for you. A surprise.
What?
Here. Reservations in San Francisco. A top floor, king-size bed, whatever.
Margaret, we'll have to talk about this later.
Paul. Paul, if you don't go, I'll go anyway. And it might not be alone.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Then why did you say it?
Oh, I wanted to hurt you. I don't even know if I can make you jealous anymore.
Margaret, will you please?
Paul, do you know what you're doing to us?
What?
I can't stand reaching out at night, touching a cold pillow. That part of our marriage was important.
It still is.
No, it isn't. Are you going to make me ask? Don't you find me attractive anymore?
Yes, I do.
Oh, Paul, then please show it.
I will. I can't talk about
Where
it
are
now.
you going?
You've ruined it. Ruined? How? You killed a girl. No. I have to. I am what you made me. I didn't make you kill that girl. It couldn't be within me to do it if it wasn't within you. I'm not a killer. No. This is different. Before this, you never came close to killing? No. You never felt an urge to kill Hillstrom? I may have felt like killing Hillstrom, but I didn't. I didn't want to kill either. It was an accident. She touched me. She kissed me. I had feelings you never told me about. You must know what I mean. The more I felt, the more I needed the girl. She wanted me, too. Then she saw my face, and she screamed. I didn't know what to do. Why did you do this to me? Why did you make me this way? It wasn't my fault. It was an accident. So was my hurting the girl. I forgive you for this. Can't you forgive me?
You didn't destroy it?
He said it was an accident. He said he was sorry. He's suffering.
Oh, kill him, say they're sorry. You should have.
We've come very close, Doctor. You cannot expect me to destroy the greatest work I've ever done.
Oh, so that's it. That's it. Paul, listen to me. What I thought we were doing would lift the human race one step higher. But beyond that, at the root of it all is something less noble for scientists. It's a hunger, a lust for discovery.
Whatever's wrong with him, I should have been able to prevent it.
You tried.
I'm going to go see Karnofsky tomorrow at Stanford.
Karnofsky is light years behind us.
But he's doing work on metabolic imbalances. Now, anything he's got might be able to help us.
What if it doesn't? Will you then finally destroy it? Paul, we've made a mistake.
It is a human being.
It is not. It's a monster, just like that monster I have in the jar down there. Only it's alive.
You made me smarter than that, Professor.
Where are you?
No, Margaret, there isn't.
Is there?
Please. Karnofsky's expecting me. I've got to catch that plane.
Then catch it.
Professor Corin. Mrs. Glenn said to buy some. The chocolates are the best. I gotta collect the money now.
I haven't got any money.
You know where your son is. Sure you do.
No, I don't.
You gotta remember if I do.
I'll bet you don't.
Bet I do. See?
Very smart.
Let's play another game. And you to the ceiling.
No. You're going to have to leave now, please.
But you always used to lift me to the ceiling.
Not now.
If you don't, I won't go.
Okay.
Alley-oop to the ceiling. More!
No more.
Come on, alley-oop to the ceiling. Alley-oop to the ceiling. Come on, up to the ceiling. Come on, up. Come on, alley-oop to the
No
ceiling.
more.
What's the matter with you, huh? You seem funny today. Come on, alley-oop to the ceiling. Come on, up. Come on, alley-oop to the ceiling. Come on. Up. Alley-oop to the ceiling.
thought you were flying to Stanford.
The meeting was called off.
I didn't see your car outside.
I stopped to have the brakes fixed.
The brakes? The brakes were just fixed. Operator, get me the police department. Yes, this is Margaret Corwin, 45 King Street. I'd like to report a busted fire hydrant at the corner of King and Reynolds. It's flooding the street. Why was the meeting called off?
The chairman was sick.
I thought you were meeting Professor Kodanovsky.
He was going to be there, too.
Paul?
Yeah?
Were you looking at this?
What?
This?
I was just looking at it.
Why?
I wanted to.
You haven't looked at this in I don't know how long.
I was home alone.
You've been home alone before.
I was thinking about us.
You're getting very sentimental all of a sudden.
Haven't I been in the past?
I've been thinking about us, too. What were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
Oh, Paul. I hate us at each other like this. I remember our warmth, our times together. I miss it. Our intimacy. Without it, I feel cold and dry.
You are more beautiful now than you were in the pictures.
Oh, Paul. Let's spend the day together. Don't you want to?
Yes.
Please.
Right.
Please. For me.
Yes.
Oh, nope. Don't think I've ever seen her. You'd think girls would be more careful.
Yeah. The night she was killed, did you see anything or hear anything?
Uh-uh. Wish I could help, but...
Yeah. Thanks. If you think of anything, you know where you can get me.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Get away! Let me go!
This one's mine.
What came over you?
I don't want anybody touching you. Except me.
Let's go somewhere.
Where?
A motel.
Sure.
I've always loved your hands and your mouth.
I've loved you since the minute I saw you.
You never told me that.
That's true.
If it could be like this all the time.
It can be.
Paul, don't say that unless you mean it.
I mean it.
Well, I know we've talked about it. I know we've decided against it. But I'm getting older. I have all these feelings. Paul, I want a baby.
A baby?
Our baby. What is it?
Nothing. Nothing. We'll have to leave now.
Why? Aren't you happy?
Yes, I'm happy.
Honey, it's not about the baby, is it?
No, it's not about the baby.
Let's stay. We've got the room. We can call room service.
No!
Oh, you're shouting.
I'm sorry. Just get dressed now, please.
Why?
Hillstrom is making up the class list, and I want to get an easier schedule, that's all.
Well, that's wonderful, but that can wait.
No, it can't. Once the schedule is set, it's set. You know that.
Oh, please, call him tomorrow.
He's out of town tomorrow, and the most important thing for me right now is to get some more time for us. So, please, let's just get dressed and leave.
Okay.
May I ask you why?
Oh, just trying to be thorough, Professor. I'd like to take a look inside.
Well, I'll have to locate a key to that old building for maintenance. Might take a little while.
I have some other leads to check out. Oh, by the way, did you know there's some kind of a power drain in that building?
Yeah, that's impossible. That building's been completely closed for over a year now.
Uh-huh. The electric meter is running.
I can't imagine why, Lieutenant.
Well, it could be meter theft. You know, somebody off campus tapping into your power, getting a free ride. Let me know about the key.
I certainly will. Miss Bergie, call maintenance. I want them to locate a key for me for the old science building. Yeah, I don't care how long it takes to find one. I want it here as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Now it all pieces together. Why that synthetic hormone was stolen. I had a gut instinct it was you. You postponed your press conference. You said you had something very, very important to tell us. What was it? Of course, Professor Coleman, that unregulated cloning is a violation of university rules. I could have you dismissed instantly for this.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
What you're doing might even be against the law.
The law?
Yes, the law, Professor Coleman.
Don't talk to me about the law. Not after what you've done. You stole my work.
I'm warning you. Bringing that up won't help you now.
Do you know what it's like for a man to work for years and get no credit for it? To be ignored and passed over while you receive the honors and promotions that should have been mine? You have now become the head of the department that was and should have been mine. There are times, Hillstrom, I felt like killing you.
Your office will be padlocked. Your classes are canceled. You're no longer on this faculty.
Wait.
No, you've said too much already.
What if I were to tell you everything I've done here? Share with you the knowledge and the credit. Say that you were co-discoverer.
Of what? A dozen years ago, cloning tadpoles might have made headlines. Today, it's no more difficult than a magician's trick. Well, perhaps I was too premature. The secrecy, the circumstances threw me off. You know, conceivably, we might work together and...
And what?
Share credit.
And if we could go further? Much further.
Cohen, what do you mean? What do you mean, Cohen?
You've duplicated one of the primates?
Not exactly.
Cohen, what have you done?
Karnofsky's steroid works. This is going to be your last night here.
My last?
That's right. You're not going to need any of this anymore.
Are you sure?
Positive. Only this time, I hope you understand that the world has got to know.
Can you hurry?
Just a minute. These crystals have to dissolve completely. What's this?
I don't know.
How'd it get here?
Professor Meredith, could he have brought it?
Where's Meredith now?
I don't know.
You didn't leave here, did you?
You locked me in?
I asked you if you left here.
No.
You haven't been with a woman. You didn't hurt anybody, did you?
No.
Tell me the truth.
I am.
Was my wife here?
No woman was here.
Don't lie to me.
How could I? You know me too well.
You've hurt my wife.
I'd never hurt your wife.
I don't know. I just worried, that's all.
Why?
Husband worries sometimes, you know?
Oh. Let's go away. Now. Oh, let's have more than just a day together. Let's have weeks. Happy, wild, free. You know, I still feel the sun through the shades. And your body next to mine.
Margaret. This is yours, isn't it? Where did you leave it?
Come on, Paul, you know where.
Tell me.
No, I didn't say anything, but I saw you take it out of the car. I thought it was a lovely gesture. Coming to bed soon? I'll wait up for you.
Why shouldn't I? She's not yours anymore. She's mine.
a minute. Get back there.
Oh, it's okay, Chief. I'm Lieutenant Merholz. Homicide, I'm on the Sweeney murder.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
It's all right. Anybody in there?
Well, the smoke's still too heavy down there. We haven't found any bodies yet.
Uh-huh.
Generally don't in an abandoned building like this.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Come to bed, honey.
Hang on.
Is everything all right, honey?
Yeah. Everything's all right.